All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there who pushing this word with truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believing on the gospel. And it's the brother Quara Abad from the GMS Houston camp. And real briefly, I want to go into another lesson, something that was just on my spirit. And Lord willing, I'm able to even post it because I know our connection been bad out here in Houston, dealing with the Hurricane Beryl situation. But nevertheless, it's on my spirit to go ahead and do this lesson as I'm hearing people lights coming back on, which I think our lights coming back on soon. But nevertheless, what I want to touch on, it should be real brief, was that this wasn't too bad of a situation, I say, for the majority of the people concerning the Hurricane Beryl situation, which started in hitting Central South America, I think Mexico mainly, in the parts of the Caribbeans. In which it hit when it came to Houston, it was a category 2, which I think 3 people died. It was like 2.7 million people without power, which, me and my family was one of them. The brothers, out here, they were some of them as well. And the Lord got us through it. The Wadi Bashim was shy. But overall, what I want to touch on is that even though this was a small situation, especially compared to what we know or how we know it's going to be in Jacob's trouble. Like the scripture said, time like never before. This was a small situation. But even seeing these people, when I did go to the store, had to go get gas, seeing these people panicking, all in the store running, hitting each other with the carts, trying to get in line, fussing over ice, so on and so forth. That put a smile on my face because, I'm in the store just getting things here and there, knowing the Lord going to take care of us. Right, but I wasn't pressured to try to find anything, forcing the situation, right? But now, in saying all that, what I want to touch on is that seeing the lights eventually coming back on, right? Like yesterday, how I was feeling, because granted, we know this not the end, you see, but situations as such should make us happy when calamities fall upon the people in the world. Now, what I was going to say is that even considering, I knew the lights was going to come back on. We knew, people was going to have to go back to work eventually because this is not the end. But it was a disappointment in that, though. You feel me? It was a disappointment in things coming back on, lights coming back on, the air coming back on, people smiling again. You see? Because earlier in the neighborhood, certain people lights came on, they all out in the yard, the lights back on. Right, it's a disappointment in that because we want things to get worse, you see, and we expect things to get worse, and like Second Ezra's the 4th chapter say, matter of fact, let me get that, and it's impromptu. Like I said, it was on my spirit, just hearing these people come outside happy about the lights coming back on, and they got their conference, they could get back on a YouTube or whatever they was on internet, social media. That's a disappointment for us. Let's look at that word disappointment real quick. Quick Google definition. Let's see. Disappointment. It says sadness, right? Sadness or displeasure caused by the non-fulfillment, right? And that's us. We want the Lord's word to be fulfilled so bad. We want to see these people suffer. We want to see that time like never before. Granted, we going to be here, we going to suffer too, but we know in order for us to get to our kingdom, these things must be, man. And we know it's going to be a lot of events. Yahweh Shai even said wars, rumors of this, rumors of that, hurricanes, earthquakes in diverse places. So when those things hit, we wish, as the believers of Yahweh Shai, we wish that was it. You see, we wish Hurricane Beryl was hit. And then it impacted just everybody. But the thing is, it's not it. You see, it's not it. We got a little more to wait. We got other events, other rumors we got to go through, other hurricanes we got to go through. Remember, this is just the first one. You see? But us as the believers of Yahweh Shai, it's like we want every event to be it. You see? And in that event not being it, it can be like a disappointment. Not saying a disappointment in the Most High Yahweh Shai, or we lacking faith in their word coming to pass. No, we just want it that bad to happen now. You see? Granted, also, although we know it's things that gotta happen still, is my point. But that's to show how the Lord has separated our mindset from the people in this world. These people in the world begging for comforts, begging for things to go back to normal. The thing is, we hope it don't. We want worse to happen. You see? Let me get a precept though. And like I said, this should be quick. Hopefully I can pull up a precept with the internet tripping. But this second Esdras 4, let's see. Okay, we got it. Wadi Al-Bashamal Shai. This second Esdras 4, and I'm going to start right here. At verse 26, it says, Then answered he me and said, The more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away. Right? And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the times to come. And that's what we waiting on. We waiting on the time to come. That's why we don't care as this world is passing away. We don't care. Again, yes, we know we got personal belongings here. Yeah, we know we live here, but we understand it's not the end all be all, man. These people don't have the thought of a kingdom is coming. So whatever possessions they may have, they want to keep it. They want to protect them. You see, from the hurricane and from the floods. We don't, it is what it is with us in a sense, But second Esdras 4 and 26, it says, Then answered he me and said, The more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities, man. It says, But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. Now check this out. It says, For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. And we just like Lot. We seeing and hearing evil daily, and it's vexing our souls, man. It's vexing our spirit just to see these people with a smile on their face, knowing they deserve judgment from the Lord, man. Seeing these people happy and prideful, and seeing they don't have no type of regard for the Lord. Well, the point is, it says, For the evil is sown, right? As much evil that's going on, it says, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. And again, the Hurricane Beryl, that wasn't the destruction we waiting on. Although it did some damage, but we waiting on the destruction, man. So that's why when these things can happen and it don't be it, it's like, oh, or you see a alert, something that happened, a train derailment, or something happened in a certain city, and you hoping to be a lot of people that was casualties, and you hear just 5 of them, you're like, oh, man. You see? Granted, whatever the Lord do, big or small, hey, it is what it is. But again, we hoping for that. We waiting and looking forward to that grand finale, man. You see? Yes, but that also goes into measuring the times, right? Knowing we got certain things left, knowing what is a rumor, what is not. Not like the people, like the King David, not our King David, but the dude who called himself King David, the big nigga. You see, when I forgot what recently happened. I think it was the eclipse. He told his followers that was the end of the world. This it. No, that ain't it. According to prophecy, that ain't it. If you would have knew prophecy, you knew the eclipse, that wouldn't go mark the end when you got other things that need to happen. You see? But we know those things. The point is, even when the Lord excite our spirits a little bit and give us a little something like Hurricane Beryl, we like, let's go, Lord. It pump us up. And then when it, died down and things go back to regular, it's like, oh, man, here we go. Back to this bullshit. Back to these people being proud. That's what I mean by disappointment. You see? Because we want the Lord's word to come to pass that bad, man. And we can't wait till it come to pass. You see? That's what excites us, man. When things get worse. Let's read this again. It's like I'm all over the place. I feel like I'm all over the place. But it's an impromptu. It's my first time able to even try to get a lesson in the last couple of days. But let's read this again. The second Esdras 4 and 28, it says, But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If this the point, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, see? And if the place where evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that which is sown with good. Let's read that again. Because what it's saying is, if this current place where we at right now, the society, mainly America, if this don't be turned upside down, if this don't be destroyed and go, we'll never get to the kingdom. That's why we should want worse to happen. You see, we should want more hurricanes to come and tear stuff up. You see, more lives, we expect more lives to be lost, more people to suffer, more smiles to be turned into frowns. That's going to make us happy. You know why? Because we understand that's closer to our kingdom, man. And then finally, it's going to be these people turn to suffer as we've been suffering, serving the Lord. As Yahushua said, as they smile and we suffering, but once we smile, they going to be suffering. You see, I was walking in the store as these people panicking, trying to get all the bread, all the water. I'm smiling. You see, cool and happy. Like, man, look at these people. They ain't even that big of a deal. Look how they acting. And that also, these situations as such, that gives us more comfort, right? And strengthen our motivation to serve the Lord. Because walking around seeing how these people was panicking, why? Because they don't know Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, man. That was a comfort in knowing we serve the Lord, why this happening, knowing it's going to get worse, knowing it's not nothing. You see? Come on, man. That's a comfort in that, knowing it's going to get worse. Right? And it was motivating to keep serving the Lord because, look, worse things going to happen. So as worse come, we hope to be protected through those events as well. So it's that spirit like, look, keep going. Look, he got us through this situation. With Hurricane Beryl the Wadi Bashim Al-Shah, he provided brothers out here with food, water, shelter, whatever we needed, And that, look, I'm sure brothers had their own testimonies, however the Lord provided for them. But that strength, that gives us more confidence in the Lord. So the next event, right, the next hurricane, the next alert that may come, we already going to have confidence from previous situations the Lord saved us from, man. These people ain't gonna have none of those experiences that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai got them out of situations. You see? Like it's saying in Romans 10, how you gonna call on him in whom you have not believed? Right? But let's read this one more time. In order for us to get out here, we want worse to happen, man. Worse need to happen. So that's why sometimes when the Lord do turn things up and it die down a little bit, it could be a little disappointing at times. Why? Because we want the fulfillment of this word to be true, man, to come true, should I say. 2 Esdras 4 and 28, it says, I start at 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that which is sown with good, man. You see, so if this place don't get destroyed, then we'll never get in our kingdom. If events worse than Hurricane Beryl don't come, we'll never get in the kingdom. You see? So if you want this society to prosper and continue, you don't want Yahweh Shah to come back and set up the kingdom, man. That's how simple it is. So that's why, again, when we see these people happy and smiling and all that, so on and so forth, it is a little disappointing. Why? Because we want the Lord's word to further come to pass, man, so we can get out of here. Granted, remember, we know the wars and rumors of wars and different rumors go come. That's why the Lord said, matter of fact, let's get that. Not the Lord, but Paul. 1 Thess 5. Because we're going to have wars and rumors of wars, different things. That ain't gonna be it. And we gotta know, look, it's more to come. The point is, we should, continue to have a mindset with words happening is the point. But let's finish off on this. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so come up as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So, look, Apostle Paul tells us, look, we know what times we're in. We know what seasons we're in. These people don't. So when it happens suddenly, they ain't go bad escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. You are all the children of the light and the children of the day, who are not of the night, nor of darkness. You see, but I'm going to end it right there. I just wanted to touch on that. Again, this is that excitement we have watching the Lord moving, and look, it could be, look, and it's all our forefathers had this mindset. Esdras was disappointed, you see, when the Lord word, he was waiting on us to rule and stop being in captivity. Most of our forefathers was disappointed because why? They was looking for the promise of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see, they was looking for our kingdom to come. Well, the same way it could be for us. We want worse to happen. You see, and when it get better, it's like, oh man, you see, right? But again, we know according to Yahweh Shai, according to these prophecies, it eventually will take place, and then we ain't gonna have no reason to frown ever again, be disappointed ever again. You see, but I'm gonna end it right there, Lord. When this lesson was edifying, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rachakadash, and with that, Shalom.